Hey boys and girls, and welcome to day 2 of writing. We're going to continue learning about how to take notes while reading a book. Remember, those notes are going to help us make our own nonfiction book about our topic. So we're going to continue with the book Frogs, because we're going to learn all about frogs. Now, yesterday we learned about their habitat, where they live. Today I want to read about and take notes on what frogs eat. So I'm going to look for a heading or a section that's going to tell me about their diet, what they eat. I'm going to look for some clue words. Now, if this book has a table of contents, that will help me, which this one doesn't, so I want to look at the headings in the book. I could also skim the pages to look for keywords about, food, what they eat, their diet. Now remember, I've read this book a few different times. So this isn't just a book you just randomly start reading. You should have at least have read it 1 or 2 times. So this is their habitat, what we were looking at the other day. This is telling us about the sounds they make. Oh, frog food. I bet this section will tell me what I'm going to learn about what they eat. So we're going to also be using our writing paper. We used this yesterday. Now remember, boys and girls, you're going to be using this shortly. So make sure we are paying attention in the lesson. So when we do this, you're going to put your name at the top. And I'm going to title this section. This is going to be like our topic. And all the notes below is going to go show us information about our topic. So I'm going to say I could say frog food, what frogs eat. I'm going to say their diet, what they eat. Now, this top box, this section is going to be a chapter later on in my book. The same thing as my one I made the other day, yesterday. Habitat will be a section in my book. The notes that I make are going to give us those sentences later on, and you'll see in a week what I mean about that. So let's go back and read the book. Frog food. What is a frog's favorite food? Usually it's insects. Frogs eat dragonflies and crickets and other bugs. So I'm going to stop right there. I just learned about some types of food that frogs eat. Now I'm going to use my bullets. You don't have to use the bullet points, but that's how I like to take notes. So they eat insects. They said dragonflies, crickets, and other bugs. Let's keep on reading to see if we can learn more about what they eat. Now remember, you have 4 boxes. You can fill up just 1 box. You can use all 4. This is for you to use. Okay, so we have a green frog. Some frogs eat bigger animals like worms and mice. The American bullfrog even eats other frogs. Oh, there he is. That's a big frog. So, and there we have others. Amazon horned frog looks like it's eating like a rat or a mouse since it said mice. So I want to add that on here. So they even eat, they said worms. Oops, why did I not do the bullet? Worms and mice. And I'm going to keep reading to see if it tells me more about what they eat. Okay. What's that pink flash? It's how a frog catches bugs. It shoots out its long, sticky tongue at a passing bug. The frog pulls the bug into its mouth. So here, it's not telling me exactly what it eats, but it's telling me how the frog gets its food. So this goes along with their diet, what they eat. It tells us how the frogs get the food. So I'm going to put that also in my notes, because I think that's important to teach somebody. Now I'm just going to put it over here. I could continue on that side, but I want to keep this kind of a little separate because this side's telling me what they eat, and this is going to tell me how they get their food. So they said frogs use their long and sticky tongue to catch bugs. The frog pulls the bug into its mouth. If your tongue were as long as a frog's, it would reach to your belly button. It's a really long tongue. Let's see. Oh. So now we're at every size and color. I could skim this section too, but since it's already done talking about their diet, I don't think they're going to tell me what other types of animals they eat. I'm just going to quickly, that's frog babies. So I think that's going to be it on this book to tell us their diet. So it's okay if you don't fill up all the boxes. These are our notes that I learned from this book. Now, when taking notes about a topic, we can use more books. Later on, I'm going to be using another frog book, and I will take more notes if I learn more things about their diet. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and keep on looking for this note-taking paper. Soon, you will be taking some notes about frogs, and you will also be researching your own animal and taking down notes with this note-taking paper. I will see you guys tomorrow with the next lesson. Bye.